Hello, and welcome to another episode of the
Latin voices.
Happy and Blessed Thursday for everyone, or Happy and Blessed Friday for those who are already on Friday. So, today we have the following topic. Oh,
So
that's
our
the
topic
wrong one.
for oh, there you go. Good.
No,
So
that's
our
the
top
wrong one. Hold on a sec. Um, Give me a sec. Well, I'm gonna say the topic, okay? I
yes.
have the following topic for the next one.
No, that's okay. Our topic for today is take the guesswork out of your first month. We walk with you. Okay. So if you are afraid of, oh my gosh, this business, I will be all by myself, I will not know nothing. So stay with us. We're going to talk about it. We're here for you and we want you to succeed as well.
Yes. So, but before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So, hello everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hi, everyone. Hello. My name is Yesenia, but everyone knows me as Jessie. I'm a nurse by professional here in Canada, Ontario, Canada, but I'm original from Cuba. I have my business online and a mentor at the same time.
Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. My name is Isabel. I'm originally from Mexico, now living in North Carolina, USA. I am a wife, a mother of three, a proud digital business owner, and a mentor.
Okay, so we also want to remind everyone that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays we have our live webinar. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar, which we happen to have one tonight at 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So it's at the same time for Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, so when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. That one will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday, one for Thursday. So you can register for either one or for both. The second link is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, you can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that we're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works, and also you get to see, you get to hear from the members of the panelists, which are members of our community, actually. They will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their life. So, if you wanna see who are going to be the panelists on tonight's live webinar, here they are.
Okay, so you're invited to see how you can start your own digital business. You can assist the webinar by going to the website you see on the screen or sending us a direct message. Tonight, we will have Malu as our host. She's a banker, risk and compliance professional. We're also going to have Tiana, who is a former PSW and a stay-at-home mom, and Jean, a former accountant, and we're going to have Maria, who's a professional driver.
We also going to have Hien. She's a technical support, Maper, a registered nurse, Kishore and Ramila, a business owner, and Carol, she's a cook. So all these people are going to be today, Thursday, October 16. We have live webinar. All the times are 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time, okay? And the only thing you have to do to get access is register with your name and email to any or websites or link. You can choose which one you want, but remember this: if you want to learn how to start or learn about how to earn money from home or from anywhere, just register and learn.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Jesse. So yeah, so if our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages, and our that's Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic, and our replays have subtitles in several languages. Okay, there you go. So now you know, if you want to start your online business, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites. All right, so let's dive in. Okay, hold on. Just give me a sec. Oh, everything is wrong. I have the wrong slide. Are we on the right one? I guess we are. Give me a sec. Oops. Okay, so how's your day, girls?
It's going good. It was chilly over here in the morning, and now I'm still cold from being out in the cold thoroughly.
Yes, and it's pretty good. It's Thursday, and I learned something new thanks to the business. Another platform where we can have most of our accounts together, and it's gonna be easier to get everything figured out to like posting all of that. So we learn every day. Something good that we never stop learning on this business. No.
Yeah, and I was also very happy today because I got blessings in the mail.
Woohoo! Isa
Awesome.
got blazing on the
Congratulations.
mails. Isa, show us.
Huh? Want to see my
Show them.
blessings? Look, I
Wow.
got 6 blessings in the mail. Choo-choo.
Awesome.
That's what this business does.
Yeah,
Okay.
a couple years back, I could never even think about having that possibility, earning income from home. And now, thanks to this business, thanks to this opportunity, and, thanks to me taking that decision, even when I was in doubt, when I was full of fear, today I am running a business from home and getting my blessings in the mail.
Woohoo.
That is awesome. Yeah.
We love
When
results.
we started, we got to see all those, and we're like, oh well, maybe one day, and there you go. You did
Yeah,
it.
every time, we had meetings in the community, and our business partners were showing all the envelopes, the blessings that they were getting. And I was like, one day, one day. And, well, at first we were getting maybe one, but now we get multiple in one day. So that's,
Yes.
that's a dream come true, honestly.
Yes. Very true. Okay, I think we're almost there. So we're also happy that yesterday, for those Canadians here, we're happy that the
Blue
Jays are
Jays.
back. Yes, the Jays
Yes.
are back.
Let's go Blue Jays. Against so we're going is Isa and Jesse and Sandy against Isabel. Because Isa's in US, so we're Canadian, so we're going against Isa.
Watch it now. You don't want to put it that way.
So for all the fans out there of baseball, we're like we're fans of baseball. I don't know because I think we are because we are Latinas, no? I don't know. We from where we are, like baseball is a big thing. So I'm still fan of my country, but now I'm Canadian. So I go to the Blue Jays.
Yeah, and we have one team representing Canada, so that makes a huge difference. Yeah, because before we used to have 2 teams, and we lost one of them. So, but at least we still have one more. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we're back.
Okay, our topic for today is take the guesswork out of your first month. We walk with you. So, guys, you're not going to be alone. You're going to have somebody walking right beside you, showing you, guiding you, and supporting you along the way.
Yes, so that's where we're gonna be talking today. So, welcome back to another episode of the Latin Voices. So, whether you're new here or you've been watching our journey for a while, so welcome. So today we are diving into something that so many people ask when they start, and that is, what happened after I say yes? Okay, so what are the next steps? Okay, so let's break the myth. You don't have to figure it out alone. Okay, um, in this business, we walk with you step by step and day by day. So you're never alone on this journey, and that's the beauty of it. Because I give you an example, because before I found this opportunity, I was about to join another business, and on that business I was going to be on my own. If I wanted to have a mentor, I had to pay for a mentor for that period. So if I pay for 1 month, I only had that mentor for that month, and after that I was on my own. But that's not the case in our online business community. You have a mentor all the way on your journey. So that's what we're going to be talking today. So what are today's point?
So today's points are: structure bring confidence. Okay, community creates momentum. And number three, progress beat perfection.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking today, and we are going to start with point number one.
Okay, so point number one is structure bring confidence. So this is really important. Sometimes we just want to do everything at the same time, or think that we need to do everything at the same time, and we need to be confident about it. And sometimes it's not like that. Okay, so you don't need to guess your way through. Our system provide. Remember, we're telling you this. What are we offering to you that you are so excited to start your business? We show you, we provide you a step-by-step onboarding videos, weekly mentorship calls, community shake-ups or community check-ins, and it's a fact. A fact out there say, according to the Forbes, business with onboarding structure see 50% higher success rate in the first 90 days. So that's what we do in this. If you feel that you are supported, if you feel that you need someone there, like we say, like holding your hands in a way, like if we know that if we offer you that, you will be your percent here is showing like a 50%, you will be higher, so you will be more into it, you will do it, or you will give it all your own. So you are not starting from scratch, you're starting with a blueprint. And I think we're talking about this for a long time, that one of the things that we love about our business is that the blueprint that offers you. You don't have to figure out everything. You don't have to reinvent a pathway or the way how to do it. Is a system that actually work. There is a step by step. You just follow that, and you will see yourself succeed. In the beginning, you will be like Isa say, one day we have 2 or 3 shakes on my hands, and then there is you are making it happen. When people start their online business, they often think that the success, it will depend on a motivation or luck, but actually it depends on having that clear system, that you have that roadmap that show you the way, they show you where to go and what to do and how to do it or when to do it, so that structure, it will help you to turn that chaos, that excitement into calm, into understanding, into following the directions. And it help you, to wake up every day knowing you that you today you're going to focus on this, tomorrow you're going to focus on that. So instead of guessing, or wasting your energy, you will have more control with your business, because you know that our business model is organized, is automated, and have that support, that mentorship, that training. So think about it like when you are driving somewhere without the GPS, you can make the wrong turn, and you can don't know where to go. Maybe you think that's the road and it's closed, so you don't know where to go now because that's the only way you know how to get there. So think about this business like this, our model. It has a GPS. It actually show you the like how to do it, where to go, like what to do it if you fail here. Don't worry, like we can also do this step. So that is a bigger like a support, yeah, like a bit of confidence, like that step-by-step guidance, that structure. And you can believe in yourself. You can say, I can do it. My brain is happening, my revolution online is happening, my family is seeing the results. I'm seeing the results. And the best part is that I'm not doing it alone. I can ask questions. I have someone behind me. So yes, that's one of the reasons that we are so proud saying that our structure bring confidence on this business.
Thank you, Jesse. So Jesse, uh, talk about, the structure brings confidence. So when you have a blueprint of what you're supposed to follow, a guidance, a mentorship and all that, and the community, that makes a huge difference to be able to have success on what you're doing. So that's why you on when the title that we have, take that guess out of your first month. That's what we have here. We are here to guide you as mentors, along the way, so you're never gonna be alone on this journey. And we have all the blueprint, the tools, and the system, that will be able to help you to succeed. So let's move on to the second point.
For the second point, we have community creates momentum. And so when you're starting something new, the biggest difference isn't what you know, is who you walk with. Honestly, that's going to make the difference, because when you have somebody that's there for you, supporting you, showing you the way, leading the way, and really um, helping you along the way, makes a difference. So, according to a Small Business Trends 2023, 86% of new entrepreneurs who have had mentorship and community support felt more confident moving forward. And that's because the success isn't built in isolation, it's built in connection. And I don't know how many of you have ever tried to do a business of your own by yourself, or try something new. Even going to the gym, if you're the only person going and you don't have anybody that's going to be there with you, it makes it so hard. I don't know why. But when you have somebody, it's all about what you're learning together and the time that you're spending together. That's valuable, because you're not only learning, but you have somebody that's growing with you, and you can become accountability partners. You can, cheer each other up, and that's amazing when you have somebody there for you, who can be there, and you don't feel isolated, you don't feel lonely, and I can tell you that because of so many things that I have going through in life, that I have felt that I was lonely. And I always said to myself, I like being lonely. I like being a loner. I don't like talking to people. I'm not social. I'm not. But when I started doing this business and I started being surrounded with like-minded individuals who have big goals, who wants to grow, who have so many aspirations in life, you know, I don't feel like I'm that loner anymore. And I don't like to say that I am. I like to be surrounded with people who really help me, because I learn so much from them. Just the way that, they see life, that all the stuff that they've been through have shaped them in the person that they are. And so, you don't want to be isolated. You don't want to be a loner. You want to have somebody there with you, especially if they are showing you or paving the way for you, right? So when I first started my digital journey, I was honestly, or I'll be honest with you, I didn't have all the answers. And I don't think anybody does. When you first start something, you don't have the answers. What I had was fears, I had doubt, and moments where I questioned if I was even able to cut out of this. I was like, I don't know. I don't know if this is for me. I don't know if I'm going to make it. You know, will I be able to? Um, do I have what it takes to make it work? Guys, let me tell you, when I first started, I didn't think I was the person to make this work. And I was so doubtful. I was very insecure. And today, I have this blessings coming in my mailbox, running a business from home. And I am so happy for me, that person, that Isabel, who was so insecure, that was so isolated, that was so full of fear and doubt, was able to make that decision and say yes to this opportunity, because thanks to that, not only is it changing the way I feel, the way I come out and talk to people, but it's changing my family's life as well, because now I can be a present mother. I can be there for my kids, and I can spend more time with my parents. I have Asian parents. They're not here all the time, and so I love to have that time to be with them. And so even though I thought that, I wasn't going to be able to make it, that I had all the fears, the doubts, I didn't have any of the answers, I questioned myself. But guess what? Change what changed everything was finding a community that walked beside me, because community does make the difference. You have to really find those people, because there's over 250,000 members in our community. You can find people that you can walk with, people that you can relate to, people that you feel that connection with. So there's always somebody there, and thanks to having this community with me, I've been able to move forward, because I didn't have all the answers. I didn't know much or anything about this business. But when I started connecting, when I started asking, when I started having accountability partners, when we gathered together, the three of us, we have grown so much together. And really, I could have not have done this by myself. So every time I hit a wall, someone reminded me, you're not stuck, you are learning. Because yes, this business, or this um, journey that we have, yeah, is full of ups and downs. But when you have somebody there, every question um, I had somebody that I could go to, right, and ask and get guidance, and have somebody walk me through it. So every small win was always, or is always, because of what I have with the community, because of how we are growing together, how people is there to support me. So we celebrate all the milestones, right? We celebrate every win, whether it's big or small, because it really does take a lot to be persistent, to every day wake up and say, I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna, you know, feel bad, because at the beginning, you're not gonna have the results, but you have to really have that mindset that things are gonna work out for you as long as you stay on task and you keep doing your part. It's like we always use this analogy, but when you grow something and you put the seed in the dirt, you don't know what's happening, because the seed is in the dark, in the soil. But before you know it, you have something that's growing, right? And you have fruits that are going to come out of that eventually. So it's the same thing for this business. At the beginning, you're not going to see big results. You sometimes are going to feel like you're just stuck, that you're not moving forward. But if you keep doing it every day, and you keep going without stopping, one day you're going to see that, no, I wasn't stuck. I was growing even when I didn't notice I was. So don't take things for granted. Don't think that everything it has an easy way. You really have to put the work in. So the support that really created momentum, because when you surround yourself with people who believe in your potential, you start believing in you too. And something I have learned and I have heard over and over and over is like, you have to borrow other people's beliefs. When you don't believe in yourself, when you still don't have the results, when you still don't see um, anything, any results for you, you have to borrow other people's beliefs, other people that are doing the same thing that you're doing, and you see how they're successful, you see how they're growing, you see how they are making all their dreams come true. Well, borrow their beliefs. You have to really believe that this is possible for you too, and that you're going to make it work. So when you don't have anything yet, when you don't see anything for yourself, just see the people that are doing the same thing that you're doing and see how they're uh, being successful. And now, that's exactly what I love most about what we do. We don't just teach people how to grow, we walk with them through the process. Together, we build confidence, we build consistency, and results that last. Because success grows faster when you're not walking alone. So, um, there's a saying that it says, if you want to go fast, go by yourself, but if you want to go far, go with um, other people. So yeah, that's what I have for this one.
Thank you, Isabel. So Isabel shared about the community creates momentum. So when you have that mentorship and that community support, you create that momentum to keep going. And the thing is that support that, when you feel down, the community is there to push you, and to be able to bounce back and continue on your journey. So it makes a huge difference. So that's one of the things that you're never alone on this journey, and it helps you, to have someone along your side, on your path towards your achievement. Okay, so the last one is progress beats perfection. Okay, so your first month is not about being perfect. Okay, um, that's probably one of the mistakes that we do, because usually, at the beginning, we're trying to make it everything, so perfect. But it's not about that. It's about showing up, asking, and trying. Okay, it doesn't matter if it didn't work. Just try again. And do something different. So you don't need no technical skills. Okay, because like in our community, you don't need any technical skills, no knowledge, because we have a video-based training that you can follow along, at your own pace. And also, we have a lot of tools that you can utilize, and it's available to you. And um, and then we also, we help people who didn't even have social media uh, account. So we started, helping people that I remember there's so many of them that started, they didn't even have Facebook account. Okay, um, because they didn't were not in the social media. So we help them, open their personal profile, and then after that creating their business page account. So really, you don't have to be afraid or pretend or thinking that, you have to have everything ready. No, you see, people have started without even have a social media account. So it is feasible. So we are here to help you and guide you along the way. So the truth is, action builds clarity. Okay, so according to this Harvard Business Review, it says that people who take imperfect action daily build long-term habits that lead to success faster than those who overplan. And that is totally true. I think I was one of those who were like planning at the beginning. I wasted so much time. Now I regret. I wasted so much trying to plan. Because when you start like planning and planning, you guess what? Time pass. And we wanna take time on things that really matter. So you wanna take action, and you go as you go. Like that didn't work. Okay, let's do another one. So stop trying to be like perfect or do things perfect, because that really is gonna keep you stuck in the same place instead of moving forward. So let's dive in a little bit more into this topic. Okay, so here's, your first month in this business isn't about getting everything right. It's about getting started. So that's what you want to do. You want to get started. Okay, it's not about having everything ready. And that's one of the mistakes that I was doing at the beginning. So many people think that they need to have it all figured out before taking the first step, but that's not true. You don't have to. I didn't know what to expect from the online business, but you know what? I just wanted to be able to build my business and have that portability business. So I just went along, and once I started to see the training, I started to do my training. And so you don't have to have it figured out, because we have a blueprint. So the truth is, clarity comes after action. Okay, so you gotta take action to be able to have that clarity. If you don't take action, you won't understand how this works. So every post you make, every question that you ask, every small win, that's progress. And like Isabel was mentioned before, we we have to mingle with the other members of the community because that's the only way that you grow. So when you don't understand something, don't stay shy, to ask somebody else. Ask, because that's when you start growing. That's when you start learning from others. Um, so always ask questions because that's how you grow. And if we when we go back to that review from the Harvard Business Review, people who take small, imperfect actions daily develop those success habits faster than those who spend too much time planning. Because when you take action, you create that habit. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, let's do another one and keep going. But if you stay on the planning, staying there, planning, nothing is moving. You stay in the same place. So that's why it's better to take action because it will keep you moving and you create that habit. So don't worry if you're not tech savvy or don't have social media experience, because like we mentioned, we have seen people from start from zero, like zero zero, like they didn't even know how to turn on a computer, and grow step by step through mentorship and guidance. And a good example is that one of the founders in our community. She started when she was in her 60s, and at the time, she didn't know anything about computers. She didn't even know how to turn on the computer. But today, she's a leader in our community. She knows how to do the all the social media and all that. So she became tech savvy because of this business. So and she's very successful. She passed her winters in Mexico. So she goes away from the winters in Canada, and then she comes back in the summertime for to Canada. So um, remember, so this is for you guys. You don't need to be perfect to start. You just need to start, okay? And stay consistent. Progress is what builds that confidence, is what builds that momentum, and is what builds that result. Okay, so keep showing up and keep learning because done is always better than perfect. So you're better to do it instead of perfect. Okay, so that's what I want to share about that topic. And what is our key takeaway?
Our key takeaways. So, if you're stuck in overthinking, remember you're not meant to walk this road alone. We've got the map, the mentors, and the momentum.
Yes. So we have arrived to the end of our life. So we hope so that you got inspired with what we share. Don't worry about what's going to happen after. Just take action because we are here to guide you along the way. So all you need is your willingness to learn. You need to be coachable, and all the rest will be provided to you. So if you want to learn more about this online business opportunity, here are 3 ways that you get in touch with us. So you can either put in the comments more info, or you can send us a private message and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or you can register directly into our websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So we happen to have one tonight. So if you want to catch tonight's live webinar, it's at 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So all you have to do is just register into our website. So our live webinars is every Tuesdays and Thursdays at the same time. And when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain 2 links. The first one is to register to the live webinar, so you can register for either day or for both. And the second one is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you probably wonder, so what is it that we're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how an online business plan works. And also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So So if you want to catch tonight's live webinar, just get in touch with us. Either put in the comments more info, send us a private message, or register directly into our website. So we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. To our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. If you guys are watching us from Facebook and you guys are not following us on our Facebook business page, you can follow us up here on the top to get to know us a little bit more, who we are and what type of content we put in our pages, and more information about the business. If you are watching us from YouTube and you haven't subscribed to our channel, you can subscribe to our channel and press the notification bell so you get notified when we put new content and when we're going live. So that way you keep learning more about this online business opportunity. And when you feel ready, we'll be here to guide you along the way as a mentor. So you're never alone on this journey. You will have us and an entire global online community. All right, so let's dive in what is our topic for next Thursday?
Our topic for next Thursday is fear keep people stuck, but regret haunt you but regret haunt you longer. So we're going to talking about fear, and so if you are curious about it, just connect with us next Thursday.
Yes. So thank you, everyone. We have arrived to the end, and sorry. And we hope so that you really got an insight on this topic today. And if you want to share anything with us, or if you want to comment what you love about the topic, you can share it and put it in the comments. And saying that, we want to say thank you to everyone. Want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Thursday for those who are on Thursday, and a happy and blessed Friday for those who are on Friday, and a happy and blessed weekend ahead for everyone. So thank you again for being here with us today, and until the next episode of the
Latin
Latin
voices.
voices.
Bye. Thank you for
Bye.
watching.
Guys, thank you.